Hi everybody, welcome to Space Marine. This is in 2024, but this is actually me continuing to finish a campaign I started 2 years ago, and the videos for it are actually under live because I think I was live streaming my playthroughs, and I think there were no commentary. Let me check real quick. This is a game I remember put a lot of time into. Enjoyed the multiplayer a crap ton. But I'm not interested in Space Marine 2 because having been in the hobby for like 30 years, okay, I'm just kind of tired of Space Marines. You know? Yeah, they're under my live. I don't know if I can move those over or not. But yeah, they were, this is a hard difficulty playthrough. I started streaming apparently 3 years ago. I was using a different recording device. But I figured today would be a nice way to finish it off. So, for the longest time I was a big fan of Games Workshop stuff, but in recent years they've just kind of they've gone bad. They've gone downhill. Whether it's because of lore reasons, writing, their rules, gameplay mechanics for their tabletop games have gotten worse. Just not a fan of 10th edition. Wasn't really a big fan of 9th. 40k wise, and Warhammer Fantasy, I mean, I was fine with it up until 8th edition. Old World's been kind of a bust for me. Just mechanically, rule-wise, it's just not as engaging and interesting. It's like Warhammer Fantasy Light when it comes to that. And with their gaming stuff, how many times can we really just play a Space Marine? Oh, you know, it's boring. It's really boring when you have all these other races, factions in the system that you could let people play as, and this is what you pick for Space Marine 2. That's why I'm not picking up Space Marine 2. But I will finish Space Marine 1 because, yeah, I started this 3 years ago and I'm just now going to complete it. And I think I'm like right at the very end. Now, it's been a while since I've actually picked it up, so I gotta relearn controls and everything. I don't know how many audio logs. Looks like I'm missing stuff. I'll do that. Combat controls. Okay, let's see. Strike, stun, execute, evade. Last cannon zoom is right in. Weapon swaps, move in a sprint, aim, vent, okay.
It's getting bigger. If it gets much larger, Nemeroth can bring his fleet through.
Then we must cut the link between Warp Gate and Tower.
You have a plan.
We use Invictus to sever the orbital spire.
At that range, will the Titan's cannon be effective?
It's time we use the power source to our advantage. To supercharge Invictus, we need to reach that Titan.
Reach the Titan manufacturer. Yeah, this was a game, even playing through single player back in the day, it was okay, right? It was like Gears of War without needing to hide behind cover, which I think was actually a selling thing they did, like a commercial or an ad, you know, because again, the jabronis from Gears of War had the same big like shoulder pads and crap, but they have to hide behind cover, whereas Space Marines are veritable walking tanks. Though now they're called Primaris or whatever. I don't know. That's not a fan of it. Primaris was just a way for them to resell Space Marine models to people who already owned a crap ton of Space Marine models. Okay, so I'm going to be a bit rusty. And I decided to do a hard playthrough because this is around the time I was like, you know what? I played through these games. I've got talent. I've got skill. I can beat on hard. But yeah, maybe if someone had the cojones to actually release a third-person action game in the style of, say, like Bayonetta, with the combat complexity of that, but with the exploration of something you'd see from an open-world game like Saints Row, and set it in the city of Camera, and you could play as one of a multitude of different Dark Eldar with different stories, customization, so you could play, you know, an Incubi or a Cabalite, basic Dark Eldar. You could play as a Scourge, you could play as a Witch in the arena, you can play as a Homunculus, and kind of, you know, that would be a pretty solid game, but no. More Space Marines. Yeah. There was a point when I wasn't as butthurt about Space Marines, but there's just, it's overdone. And it's also why I never got into, part of it, a huge reason I never got into Age of Sigmar. They just made fantasy Space Marines, and those are boring as crap. They're even more boring than regular Space Marines. Age of Sigmar's got a whole lot else wrong with it too. And I believe that Age of Sigmar is kind of the reason why 40k and much less to a lesser extent Old World, simple rules, lack of customization. They removed the RPG aspects to make it more of a game, like a board game than a tabletop game. Because you look at things like, you know, even Malifaux's got a lot of customization options and stuff you can mess around with. But 40k, kind of holding on to that old style of play, the rules, the weakness of the rules is shown even more when they tried to simplify it. And I do mean simple, make it a very simple game to play. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100%, trophies or achievement hunting. I play video games, and when I do play video games, I decide I'm going to hit that little record button and upload to the internet on the YouTubes, with the whole soul in mind to provide a place for you, dear viewer, to come and sit down, turn your brain off, feel like you're hanging out over at a buddy's place after school or work, and you just kind of want to chill. So to my subscribers, shout out and thanks. Much appreciation for each one of your subscriptions. Any drive-by viewers, welcome. Whether it's this video or the 100+ other ones I have, I hope you enjoy something here. Alright, let's get into the groove of this. Again, I'm probably in dialogue because I'm not going to be on my A game, as I don't remember the last time I actually played this. Alright, let's use that. That one. 2 does that. 1, 2, 3. Does that. 1. Wait, 1 just does that too? No, 1 does a kick, okay. I think the sound volume's okay. I think last time when I was running through this, I did it with no commentary, so. Yeah, game holds up well for what it is, a simple action game. Fighting chaos now at this point.
So, a demon killed Inquisitor Drogon and then possessed his body. But why?
Alone, there was no way the demon could get the power source past 1 million orcs. It needed help.
And we obliged.
I was deceived. I am responsible for chaos breaking through to this world.
Do I want to switch out? think I had this for a reason. I think
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Full access granted.
Iron Halo. What's the Iron Halo? Options. No. Combat controls. Forgot what the Iron Halo does. Oh. I was just a little patient. Ancient artifact generates a personal injury shield that greatly reinforces the resiliency of Space Marine power armor, allowing them to weather even the fiercest attacks. Iron Halos are so rare, they're only announced for Marine Captains champions. Authorized using. Alright. Now, when it comes to Space Marines, the only Space Marines I really like are what? Carcharodons? Space Sharks? But even then, they're still Space Marines, so when it comes to actual Space Marines, the real meat and potatoes of Space Marines, there's only one right answer, and that's the Night Lords.
Ultramarines, attack!
You guys go for it. I'm willing to kind of watch this and see how it plays out a bit. Like, can they kill each other? Rocket boys are yes. And they have execution kills, I remember. I think that's how you kind of I remember reading health. I'm kind of letting them do everything. Why not? Your AI companion's kind of held out a bit. Yeah. Other hang-ups I have about Space Marine 2. In the lore, Tyranid warriors are supposed to be like 8 feet tall. In Space Marine 2, they're like the same height as a Space Marine, who are only about 8 feet in height. I guess maybe it's High Fleet shorties or something. Also, the fact you can't play as the Tyranids, that's just dumb. We need a game where you can play as something other Space Marines. I'm going to keep grumbling about that non-stop. But, yeah, and I guess another issue I have with it is it's going to be the story. Because you know what the story is going to be? Most modern writing is pretty bad, but the story is going to be Space Marines go to deal with Tyranids, and then Chaos shows up. Gee, what's that sound like? Every version of a Space Marine game. Alright, hold on, folks. I'll be right back. And I'll continue my Ryan's rant. Alright, sorry about that. Also, my pancreatitis is kicking in. Yeah, every story is like, even as much as I like, Dawn of War and stuff, it's Dawn of War 1, 2. This faction shows up, but then secretly behind the scenes there's chaos. And I get it, because chaos is the main big bad, even if I don't necessarily agree with the typical mustache twirling villain for Space Marines, but a little bit of originality here, folks. Come on. Now, where I got a lot of mileage out of this one was the multiplayer. I remember being heavily engrossed in multiplayer. The Raptor being my favorite. I didn't mind things like the Devastator. Yeah. There was decent enough weapon variety.
Captain, duty requires that I put voice to my concerns.
Speak, then.
You held the unshielded power source again, Captain. And again, you emerged from the exposure unscathed.
Mm-hmm. What you trying to say, Willis?
The Codex Astartes warns that those in league with Chaos can withstand the warp's touch.
You forget yourself, Ultramarine.
Leandros, I do not take this warp resistance lightly. But the search for answers must wait until after we deal with this Chaos invasion.
What if that is too late?
Leandros, enough. We need to keep moving.
Yeah. File your complaint to the complaint department, which is a trash can. Yeah, Space Marines. Heck, I'd even take like even though I really want to get away from anything Imperium related, they're just so oversaturated in the setting. But I'd take even like Imperial Guard, because I think there's a lot more flexibility you could do with that. Oh God.
Brothers, attack!
Oh yeah, I'm checking out. Oh wow, I died quick. Okay. I forgot that this was hard. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Why was I rolling with the Thunder Hammer then?
War portal! Kill weak! Brothers, attack!
Oh,
Better
okay.
crippled in body. than
So
corrupt
he's
in
what's
mind.
messing me up. Yeah, go back, watch my earlier live recordings. I do a lot better there. Also, I need to learn to sprint.
Brothers, attack!
Let that regenerate a bit. The fact these guys can take more than one plasma ball. Yeah, that would be a criticism here. Other than my bad video game playing, it's the fact that Space Marines, for all of their ability to be like engineered to be quick, pretty slow. Oh, I hear you, buddy. That cat. I'll have to take a break in a second and see what he wants. Okay, be right back. See what he wants. He might want food. I'm coming, you noodle butt. You want to go outside or do you want food? Huh? What do you want? You want to go outside? Come on. Go outside? Yeah. No, he's outside. One, 2. Right. We got Rage. I can't remember if Rage refills your health.
Gods, help us! Demons! Demons! Where are they all coming from?
Not here, I'll tell you that much.
Guardsman, report.
My Lord Space Marine. They were on us almost immediately.
Oh, I have a bolter. Grab that.
Captain Titus, are you there? This
Yes,
is
second
Lieutenant
lieutenant.
Mira. This whole planet has gone mad.
The forces of chaos are invading this world. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
I know what route to take. I deployed troops to man outposts between the Calcus facility and Bastion Primus. From there, you can access the rail network and cross to Manufactorum Ajakis.
Understood. I will meet you there.
Alright, new objective. What do we got? Should probably. Yeah, do that and see. Okay, that restores itself. Okay, take care of those rocket boards, right? Rocket launchers. Tank busters. Aha. Got some. See if I can move around. Wrong way. More tank busters. Oh no, we got it. Alright, how do I reload? Oh, right bumper. Oh, it's spongy. Why isn't he dying? Oh, he's down finally.
invasion. Now the tender mercies of careless heretics. I'm surprised the place is standing at all.
Elevators. Very common trope at the time to act as like a loading screen without splashing you with a loading screen.
How can we face them? The legions of chaos.
Trooper, get yourself together right now.
There's Second Lieutenant
Yes,
Mira.
The other platoons are going to fall back towards the bastion. Hold this position, or they'll be cut off. Greetings, Ultramarines.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
As well as can be hoped, considering we are surrounded on all sides by the enemy horde. We're heading back to the command post, Captain.
Kill them, Space Marines! Hold attack!
Let's get some of that health back. And that's the mechanic in this game.
Kill the Space Marines! Again! Shoot me again! Come and get me, Space Marine!
Taking it nice and slow for now, just because I'm still trying to get my bearings. I remember the bolter was pretty good. Just had to be careful with the ammo. The game still looks good. I think this was what, like 2007, 2009?
It's a fight now! Come and get me, Space Marine! Kill the girl! Shoot me again! More orcs!
They are full of sponge man, nice. I do like how they integrated a shield to help make the Space Marines a bit more tanky without being broken. Mind you, I'm on hard. Normal's probably a bit more fair. This was just a personal challenge thing I was trying to do. out there.
Once again, we find corpse. Not for long.
You've got the high ground, Anakin. Oh, squigs. That's right. I love squigs. Burn, please? No. I think it's slow. Again, just because on hard, I ain't pressing. This is a knob. Pop goes the weasel. What's going on over there? Uh-oh. Looks like we got some people digging in our yard over there. I guess I better go find out what's going on. I'll be back. They're by that pool that is leaning suspiciously over that I'm worried about that these companies need to come out and fix. That I should do a video on. Alright. They work for AT&T. They didn't speak English, but my Spanish was decent enough that I was able to figure out they were there digging for, I think AT&T's putting in fiber optics. You are. Alright.
There's a lift over here.
I know they wanted me to probably go down there and just wait in, but you would have just watched me die like 80 times if I did that. Play smarter. Fight smarter, not harder. That's what I tell people. Alright. Is a grenade box different?
Well met, Mira.
Jonah, I half expected to find a
think.
demon chewing on your bones.
Yeah, it is.
Simply right out.
Make your report, Jonah.
The greenskins have been pressing us hard, both down here and at the
What are you doing, bub? Loco's
Get ready
back.
to fall back to the
He's gonna
bastion.
stare out the window and
Do
watch him.
not engage Chaos forces directly until I get reinforcements down here to back you up.
Now, one of the good things I can say, I guess, about Space Marine 2, even though they're doing my Tyranids dirty in many ways, at least it was 1,000 Suns were represented for Chaos. It's not Night Lords, but it's better than Black Legion or World Eaters or Plague Guard. At least it's something a little more mechanically interesting. I don't even know why I went down here. Oh, the sound mixing's okay.
Lieutenant Mira, this is Bastion Primus. We're under heavy assault. The Orcs are back, and they cut power to the sentry guns.
All of them?
They took out the generator. We couldn't defend it against such numbers. We had to fall back.
The Ultramarines and I are almost at your position. Mirror out.
I did do some sound checking before. It seemed okay, but make sure they're okay. They are now hopping into their truck, it looks like. I guess they're done. Yeah, they're AT&T's putting in fiber optics. We don't have AT&T. Maybe we'll switch to AT&T depending upon the change, but we don't get terrible internet. It's good enough. To quote the Goonies. I think it was that song, right? In the Goonies. Good enough. Alright, what are you gonna get?
Genetic
Jetpack.
scan complete.
Oh, plasma.
Adeptus
Okay.
Astartes. Access authorized.
Plasma gun unlocked. Charge enemy armor targets. Deadly but front or trigger to hold. Or fire hold or trigger charge shot. Beat event. So it's, yeah. I can't use it because hey, look, 40 of 48. I'm sure I missed a couple. I mean, Thunderhammer. I figure that this is a good build for dealing with stuff.
Forward.
Defend the outpost, huh?
Imperial Guard, stand your ground.
Oh crap.
The Ultramarines are here.
that's right, those guys were like... crazy chainsword, or melee variants. Chopper boys, maybe? Sometimes aim assist can mess you up. Oh crap. Big boy here. Knob? Knob, go bye-bye.
You can see why we need the sentry guns. There aren't enough of us to hold this position without them.
Lieutenant, the central outpost is under attack.
Tell them
Oh, what are you meowing about? Hmm? What are you meowing about? Oh, I forgot about that. Why is that being a bit of a... You're off. You know what? I might play through Fire Water. Space Marine 2 drops in my new Fire
Lieutenant, where is the generator?
You continue on, you'll find it at the end of the
I will contact you once I have restored power. Brothers, the guardsmen will need your help until the guns are reactivated.
We will hold the line, Captain.
We will hold the line. Got that. Where I have to go? I think so. Yeah. Oh, that's right. These things and they drop off. Drop off walks. Now, my favorite orc was a Blork I played in Warhammer Online, which I need to add that back on my computer. Get back into it. Maybe I'll find a guild or something I can shack up with. About fire control and suppression. Ammo conservation. Look at me fighting like what are they called? White Scar? Oh, using your brains a bit. You don't need to rush it. You know what I mean, Bird?
Lieutenant Mira, the generator is at full power.
It's working. The sentry guns are back online. Captain, your men are near an access point to the rail network. My guardsmen will point the way. Another gateway is close to your position.
My thanks, Lieutenant.
They are getting wrecked. Yeah, sometimes you get caught up on things.
Here we are, my lord.
Carry on, Guardsman.
Sidonus to Captain Titus. We are running into orcs down here. Nothing like above, though. Just enough to be an annoyance.
This was about
We will
around
be
the
there
time
soon.
peak 40k.
Understood.
Around, I noticed 7th is when 40k started to go into a sharp decline. And then 8th kind of tried to boost it back up, but yeah, once they started removing options, item lists, unit loadouts, it's one of the things I love most was list building. And the thing about the list building is, I mean, if if anything, it helped promote good math, letting kids learn how to do math in a simple way. Now we have this giant hole next to a light pole. That's okay. I'm gonna probably fail this a dozen times.
You've been at my heels for long enough. This ends now.
That's right, because I'm gonna kill you, Space Marine! Stand, shoot me! Stand still, so I can kill you!
Purge the enemy!
Yep. Oh, you can die. You can die in rage. Alright. Okay. Alright, we learned. See, like, it's not...
That does it, Space Marine!
There's a bit of a slow... The gameplay's a lot more sluggish than I remember. It's not quite fluid.
The enemies of man are here!
See, like...
Why do you give me so much trouble, Space Marine?
Oh, that was all easier. I just had to stop being stupid.
But I am finished with you, Orc.
Bye-bye, Orc. I played Orcs for an edition. What was it? I think it was 4th. I played Orcs in an Orc army. Okay, ammo. Let's see about grenades. I think grenades are king, right? Okay. Up here. Because Space Marines can't jump. It's like dogs can't look up.
The damned orc is dead.
Finally, some good news.
This rail line will take us directly to the Titan Manufactorum.
The faster the better. Those orcs slowed us down.
And gave Nemiroth time to prepare his invasion. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
Nemiroth was a Chaos Space Marine. I think Black Legion was the representatives in this, with Khorne bloodletters.
What's happened?
The captain dealt with their war boss once and for all.
We have a chance now.
Bolster your
PvP
defenses.
though
The
is
demon host will not be so
amazing.
easy to frighten off.
Good luck, Titus. All our hopes are with you.
Let me see. I think this is the last chapter in the game. Yeah, the PvP was your basic like team deathmatch, control point type stuff. At the time, that was popular. Space Marine 1 chapters. All right, you hear that, folks? You hear that harassment? The clanking of the food bowl that the cat does. Hey, what do you want? Huh? You want food? All right, I'll give you food. Give you all the food. Yeah, you hear that? That's creepy. Yeah, that's good food. Keeping me from beating Space Marine 1 after 3 years of starting a game. Alright. You UFO dance. The UFO dance. Yeah. There we go. Good boy. Eat your food. So yeah, I have to do like a little dance when I put his food down. Alright, I'm assuming this is the final chapter. Let's see. Wake the sleeping giant, Space Marine. No, we're actually a bit wow, a bit of ways away, huh? I thought this was gonna be the last one. Okay, it looks like I've got 4 more chapters. Yeesh. Alright. We're gonna do that. That'll allow me to get good. And that means you guys get a couple more videos of me complaining about
Ultramarines, this is Princeps Enoch aboard Titan Invictus.
This is Captain Titus. What is the status of the Titan?
My crew and I are aboard Invictus, but she's immobilized. You will need to activate our berth's backup generator to release the mooring clamps.
Okay. Understood.
Means you get to hear me complain more about Space Marines. Also, the thing that irks me about Warhammer Fantasy especially was they already had a Space Marine equivalent, really. If you look at it, Bretonians, they were basically more interesting Space Marines because of their flaws. But they had basically superhumans in a sense. Some that could even go toe-to-toe with some of the best in the fantasy settings, such as Chaos Knights and Blood Knights. decide not to pursue that. Right. God dang, they are frying me. What do we have left? Just that guy? And that's right, those little guys can give you stuff too. I gotta remember that. Stop. Alright. What we got in here? Last cannon, huh? Problem is ammo, right? Wait for the thing to regen so I can see what's going on. Okay. Heavy bolter should be helpful. Oh, that's right. The what are they? Zest. That was it. You get on quick. Oh, well. Leaving Sam's Club. Okay. Sorry, there's this new coffee place we found. There's some really good coffee, drinks, and food. Called Scooters. I'm not sure if it's a chain. It's pretty darn good. Okay. So, yeah, I might. Let's see, 13, then 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 is the last one. So, yeah, I'll do like 2 chapters a day, huh? Or a video. Wrap it up. What else we got? What are you guys shooting at? He's got a last cannon, huh? How's that working out for you? Ammo. Look at this text message. Okay, okay. Thank you. I haven't really been following Space Marine 2 because, again, I'm just sour. Why can't we get a Tyranid game or a Gene Stealer Cult game? How about Gene Stealer Cult Simulator where you have to infiltrate a hive, and it could be like Frostpunk or games like that, you know, like a management sim type of thing where you have to start a cult, maintain a cult, spread the cult in a hive. And then you could even face off against other cults, like Chaos cults could show up, for example, as enemies. Dark Eldar raiders and stuff. There's just so many opportunities. In their property that they just don't take advantage of. I don't know why these game companies just don't. look how bad their last couple games were. That Age of Sigmar, both of the turn-based strategy ones and the real-time strategy one was garbage. Even if I don't like Age of Sigmar's gameplay mechanics on the tabletop, there's a lot of potential in the setting that is pretty neat. You know,
All workers of class 9 and
I just
above
don't
must
get
report for
what
their
these
shifts.
companies are doing.
Fight
Maybe they're hiring for creative design choices. All you have to do is hire me. Any game companies out there at Games Workshop, if you want a hit, multiple hits, multiple video game hits, I'm the guy you need to hire, because I will give you some really solid ideas, and your fan base will love them.
That did it, Ultramarines. If you can release our mooring clamps, we can bring devastation to the invaders.
I vaguely remember this part.
Renegades have it well guarded.
You know what I like that they did here? I haven't dropped the heavy bolter yet. A lot of times when you do a cutscene, because your cutscene character does not usually have the same equipment as you're playing, you'll lose certain items you hold. But yeah, look at this. I mean, you know, people could argue that doesn't look quite as good with the texturing, but it still looks good for how old this game is. Oh no. Move. How about a Necron game, huh? Where he plays the Necrons, especially since he just made him Tomb Kings in space anyways. I don't know why I'm worried about them. They're actually really easy. They're free. It's those guys you gotta worry about. I want to go in. Part of me is worried. Well, they don't have any of the plasma guns, so I don't really worry too much. Oh, I should have saved the heavy bolter for that guy. I mean, he's doing a good job on his own. I really need help. Oh, does that blow up? No, that's crazy.
That elevator will get us to the mooring clamp controls.
I will take care of the clamps.
Right.
You and Leandros get the doors to the manufactorum open.
Understood, Captain.
So for hard difficulty, my recommendation would be try and sit back. I don't even know why I'm checking out these servo schools. These side areas. I do remember there was a lot of just like empty traversal areas. Pardon my English. I have issues with my throat, so that's why I sound so beautiful.
You belong to the machine god. You are a cog in the glorious machine.
Enoch.
So yeah, I'll do 2 chapters a day. Or not a day necessarily, but recording.
The power source? The rights involved in using it safely? Only the High Fabricator himself.
Unless we act now, an entire Chaos fleet will hang over your forge world.
Understood.
Understood. Useless. Absolutely useless. Oh. What have we got in here?
Weapons authorization confirmed. Ultramarines chapter. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Why can't I? Storm Bolter's double-barreled bolt gun with the rate of fire just shy of that of the much bulkier heavy bolter. The hail projectiles come at the expense of stability, limiting the weapon's effectiveness at medium or long range. Okay. Now I get why. What happens if I swap that out? Can I now use all this? Maybe I'll stick with this then, right? Let's try the power axe. Just so then I have this weapon variety, right? Clamp 1 done.
Mooring clamps released. Invictus powering up now.
My battle brothers will have the gates opened shortly. Maneuver Invictus close to the topmost gantries. I'm coming aboard.
Now, when I got into 40K, I didn't really start playing till the early 90s, but I got into it in the mid to late 80s. The chainsword is still, to me, one of the coolest frickin' weapons ever. So, I got a collection of beakies. Let's try the Storm Bolter out. Wait a second. I don't remember. Were these in this? Like blight drones or something? I don't remember those in this. How many grenades do I have? I think I'm good on grenades, I'm not sure though.
Enoch, I have a target for you. The orbital spire.
Spire? But Captain, it is a masterwork of the machine god.
It is feeding energy into the warp gate above it. If we are to stop this invasion, the spire must fall.
I understand.
Do I really? How much is this? I want the storm bolter though. That's the question. I know the last cannon hits like a truck. But the storm bolter's so cool. Now we'll try it.
Where must I bring the power source?
Travel across the armature to the starboard side, Captain. I will open a maintenance apps for the volcano cannon.
Protocols suspended. Access authorized.
The apps is below you, Captain.
Success is measured in blood, yours or your enemies.
Okay. Try that again.
Enoch, I have a target for you. The orbital spire.
Spire? But Captain, it is a masterwork of the machine god.
It is feeding energy into the warp gate above it. If we are to stop this invasion, the spire must fall.
I understand.
They don't share the same ammo count, do they? No. Oh, let's stick with this for now. Let's see. Maybe this will do better. Rate of fire kind of thing. Quantity, not quality. Or quality, not... Yeah, quantity, not
Where
quality.
must I bring the power source?
Travel across the armature to the starboard side, Captain. I will open a maintenance apps for the volcano cannon.
Protocols suspended. Access authorized.
The apps is below you, Captain.
Success is measured in blood. Yours
Okay, so, you know what? I will switch the storm bolter out with the last cannon. Damn.
Enoch, I have a target for you. The orbital spire.
Spire? But Captain, it is a masterwork of the machine god.
It is feeding energy into the warp gate above it. If we are to stop this invasion, the spire must fall.
I understand.
keep that? I think it will. Can't roll. Oh, I could just not that
Where must I bring the power
part,
source?
apparently.
Travel across the armature to the starboard side, Captain.
try this again.
I will open a maintenance apps for the volcano cannon.
Protocols suspended. Access authorized.
The apps is below you, Captain.
Okay. What was that?
Destroy them!
Leak down the walkways around the volcano cannon, Captain.
Wasted a bunch of ammo. That's my fury, but hey. Got us through that. I'm glad I dumped that thunder hammer juice.
Target the orbital spire.
Target
If I hadn't,
acquired.
Firing now.
Sire, preserve us.
I don't think I would have gotten through that.
Alarm. Ejecting power core. Shutting down all systems.
Captain, all systems are overloading. Did it work?
Invictus performed admirably, Enoch. The warp gate is closing.
Thank the machine god.
Shutting down all systems.
That's done it, Titus.
But Nemeroth and his demon host still roam free.
Though he is trapped on this world.
And all the more desperate to recover the power source. We must get it to safety, my friend.
Good news on that front. Lieutenant Mirror reports that the
Lieutenant.
Liberation fleet has entered the system. The Inquisition will surely have sent agents with the fleet. Perhaps we can
Inquisition.
return the device
What
to
a
them.
show.
The Inquisition has already failed to stop its exploitation by Chaos. No one must use the device, Leandros, ever again. Contact Lieutenant Mira and have her divert a Valkyrie here to pick us up.
Yes, Captain.
I suppose putting a bolt around through that damnable power source is out of the question.
Too risky. We could open another warp gate, for all we know. Upon our return to Macragge, I will confide it to the chapter master and his librarians.
And until then,
My most trusted brother will bring it to our strike cruiser and seal it in the armory.
Nope.
Get this damn thing secured, Sergeant.
as quickly as I can.
I was contemplating the melta.
What will you be doing while I run this little errand?
There are still thousands of traitors and heretics on this world. I intend to drastically thin their ranks.
Lieutenant Mirror's Valkyrie is on its way, Captain.
Excellent. we make for the landing pad, and watch for the Chaos Lord's forces.
Yeah, nah, it's long range. Well, I got this for long range too. Oh, the melta-guns for close range. Okay. Yeah, let's do that then. Give the melta-gun a try. Gee, this doesn't look like an arena. Does it? And you have red canisters loaded about, huh?
There! Retrieve the warp device.
Jonas, get to the landing pad.
Aye, Captain.
What am I doing? I'm gonna be afraid of you guys. Alright. Make sure the health bump. We're good there. We need more last cannon.
These traitors are determined, and this landing pad does not offer much cover.
It's like he's headbanging. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Chungus. Why'd it cut off at the bottom there?
Sinonos!
I have a melted gun with your name on it. They're Nemiroth, Mr. Terminator armor. Yeah, I think that's the Black League. No, because it's not really black, is it? I'll have to look it up. Kind of has Night Lord colors, is it?
Such a
But he doesn't have little bat wing ears.
hiding such immense power. This device is a gift from the Chaos Gods. It holds the key to my evolution, to my ascension, to immortal demonhood. My armies will spill humanity's blood
Across the stars.
across the stars. You continue to resist my touch. Only a deep connection to the book can explain this. Will you be joining us soon, brother?
I couldn't reach him in time.
Sidonus died as we all should. In righteous battle. Do not
Needs.
turn your thoughts to vengeance. Nemeroth will pay in blood.
That should be good. Oh, I have no brains? No, gotta press B.
Strike true!
Oh, I forgot that Fury can do that. Slows down time. Oh, that would be more helpful. What about this? Is this ammo? Oh, what's...
Mirror here. Valkyrie on approach.
Where you at, Valkyrie? There it is.
Captain Titus, we're ready to transport you.
The sergeant.
That traitor lord murdered him.
Murdered him. Curse.
Nemeroth killed Sidonus for the power source.
Nemeroth.
You said the Inquisitor's work was heretical, Leandros. You were right.
Do you mean?
Nemeroth plans to use the power source to trigger his transformation into a demon prince.
Abomination.
How can we stand against such a creature?
I will kill Nemeroth when he's most vulnerable. During the transformation. Safeguard Sidonus until the apothecary arrives. Then join the Imperial attack.
Alone is suicide. Or worse, we know the enemy takes great interest in your connection to chaos.
Do you fear my falling to chaos?
Of course not. Whatever lies behind your resistance, it can only be to the enemy's favor.
Why? Perhaps this resistance can get you close enough for a killing blow.
I will destroy Nemeroth with skill and steel, or die trying. If this resistance comes into play during battle, so be it.
So be it.
I must reach the orbital spire.
Farewell, Captain.
Alright, so I have one more shot of this. Oh, all this recharge, huh? Or refreshed. Is that ammo? Grenades. Grenades, grenades, grenades. I think this is a nice assortment of weapons. Pretty much covered. Covering my bases.
Hard work occupies the body and distracts the mind. It is a noble and worthy thing.
Sure. If you say so, disembodied voice. You are no Zavi. Zaviism. Useless. Absolutely useless. It's like a game of hot potato. See, that's kind of the shtick of it, right? Like, I could swap out, but then I lose access to these two. Also, it hits pretty slow. The question is, do I want to go for the Storm Bolter? I don't know. Nah, I got the Bolter. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, here we go. You can't flip your view. You know how you can like flip left to right kind of thing? Really? Oh, it's showing me that they can do that now, huh? got stuck. Who's shooting? Pick up ammo, and we have some grenades. Okay. So I can fall back here and grab stuff if I need to. Which is Valdu. Because I think the first grenade pickup gives you 3 and the second one gives you 2. These guys are dodgy little punks, aren't they? Some ammo.
Captain Titus, the Liberation Fleet is in orbit. Fresh troops are landing, preparing to assault the orbital spire.
It may be severed, but it's still the enemy's strong point.
The fleet is preparing an all-out assault.
Their attack will not be enough to stop the forces of chaos.
I know. Good luck, Titus.
FedEx. We get a package. We have not gotten a package yet. Okay. Oh, great. What do we got? Oh, wait. Are they my guys? They are not. Okay, I'm gonna go back and grab stuff, because I just wasted a bunch of stuff for little to no reason. There's gotta be grenades around here. Here we go. That works. I guess I should have just grabbed them and healed up, because I don't know if the executing them causes the bloodletters to spawn. Yeah, I think after this I might do Fire Warrior. I do have Dragon Age Origins on the docket as well. I figured I'd finish this. I thought I was actually on the last level, which is why I also waited so long to continue. But if you're looking for the previous videos, they will be under my live, because I was doing live streaming, I think. No. Headshots do count. They do matter. Plasma, Stalker, Chainsword Axe. Won't be able to come back here for it, so might as well. Right? I like my added sound effects. Just add the extra weight to it. See if we can game it a bit. Stuff down there. There are heavy bolter. That will be useful. Huh. Splat. You drop down there now. Huh. There, it was kind of wonky there for a second. We got it. Now, can't sprint with this, but I got heavy bolter. I don't need to sprint. Audio log. This one I already picked up. Yeah, so I'm missing like 7, I think, throughout the game. But not too concerned about it. Ammo. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Let's try and wrap this. I mean, I could probably push to try and finish, but
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus.
Captain Titus, Thunderhawk Lance of Jove is at your disposal, Captain.
I must reach the orbital spire. Tell your pilot to make his approach.
Yes, sir.
Let's go as far as this heavy bolter will take us, huh? Oh, look, Blood Ravens.
Blood Raven squad crawlers reporting in, Captain Titus.
That's a
We
nice
joined the
nod.
Liberation Fleet at Baghdad, along with a squad of Black Templars.
Unleash the fury you showed in the Aurelian Crusade. And we will be glad to have even a few Blood Ravens with us.
You may rely
I never
on
hated their
Captain.
inclusion.
Then join
They're
the
fine.
forces driving into the demon host. And stop any enemies trying to follow me up the orbital spire.
None shall find us wanted.
Honor and glory, Blood Raven.
Got the ammo just in case. The grenade just in case.
Purge the heretics!
Attack!
Oh, great. Alright, hold on. Sorry, one moment. Alright, they were just confirming an order. Joe shoots. Oh yeah, shooting me with lightning. what are you doing? You're just hanging out.
Ground forces, Ultramarines drop pod incoming. Squad regulars making planetfall. Touchdown imminent. Ultramarines, deploy on my mark. Heavy infestation at drop point Validus. Cleanse and purge.
This is actually, now that I'm kind of remembering a bit, you can die quick, but it's a fairly easy, hard campaign because your AI teammates are actually competent.
Destroy these chaos forces. I must reach the orbital spire.
Yes, sir. Captain Titus, Squad Solinus reporting in. Manufactorum Narcis is secure.
Very good.
Your orders, Captain.
Contain the chaos threat here.
Understood.
Yeah, alright. I think that's where the game's kind of confusing, right? You've got melee and cover's not really a thing, except that you do the old school cover stuff.
I will need all your skill, pilot.
We'll take you into the Eye of Terror if you ask it, Captain.
The orbital spire will do for
So
today.
it tricks you into thinking you just rush in headlong. Now that's true for the beginning when you're dealing with the orcs. But when you start dealing with the Chaos Space Marines and the Chaos Guard, then what happens is it becomes more of a third-person shooter. On hard especially, you really want to stick to doing using wall thank you, Dr. Soda. Wait, why do I have this? I want this. No.
I will hold here as long as I can, Captain.
No, brother.
Spider-Man.
Join our forces and bring fury
Oh, yeah, jump hack, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Crap.
Only in death does duty end.
Alright, folks. I'm gonna call it here, actually. Food's about to get here. And I'm just getting my feet back wet into this. So it's chapters 12 through 15. Which means that the next video should be the last. And just give a heads up. You can check out all the entire playthrough from the first mission on hard but it's under the live section of my videos for some reason. I gotta figure out how to do it. That's kind of wonky on
I will hold here as long as I can, Captain.
third person
No, brother.
with control.
Join our forces and bring fury to the enemy. It's back with mine.
Yes, sir.
I think that's going to be key to clearing this level. Anyways, once again, thank you to my subscribers. Welcome to any drive-by viewers. This is Space Marine, and I'm looking forward to beating it on hard, finally, after all these years I've let it sit. It's been like 3 years since I played this. 3 years since I started my hard playthrough. Alright everyone, you have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night. See ya.